Before starting this video, I would like to give a shout out to my friends at Glazed Ink. The tempered glass that you see in this video is from them, and they do have this full glue edge-to-edge glass for a lot of new devices like the Redmi 5, the Redmi Note 5 as well as the Note 5 Pro. So do check them out at glazedink.com and you can use the promo code Gizmo to get 10% off your order. Hey guys, Gizmodic here, and this is the Redmi Note 5. As compared to last year's Redmi Note 4, this phone hasn't been that popular thanks to the Note 5 Pro, and honestly, it's not a true upgrade from the Note 4. So if you're coming from the Note 4 or even the Note 3, then this isn't the phone that you should be looking out for. But on its own, for a price of 10,000 rupees, the Note 5 is a pretty good package. You've got a decent hardware on the inside, there's a nice and premium looking metal body on the outside. You have a full HD plus 18:9 display on the front. And you also have that monstrous 4000 mAh of battery. So yeah, the spec sheet of this phone is pretty good, and all of this has been covered in a majority of reviews. So I won't be wasting your time by elaborating on that again. What I'm going to do in this video is that I'll be telling you a couple of things that you didn't know you could do with your Redmi Note 5. So all of this requires you to have a rooted as well as an unlocked phone. So if you're someone who likes all of those things, then this video is for you. Otherwise, you don't have to watch this video. So yeah, I won't be covering the whole unlocking and rooting process in this video because there are tons of guides available for this phone, and I want to keep this video as concise as possible. So I've divided this review actually in a list of points that I didn't like on the Redmi Note 5 and how you could solve them. So let's start with the first one, which is the mediocre camera performance of this phone. The Redmi Note 5's camera, as we all know, is decent at best. The image processing is not that great, and it also lacks on some features like the portrait mode and so on. I know MIUI 10 is going to bring the portrait mode to all of these devices, but then as of now you don't have it. But if your phone is rooted, there is a way to get it on your Redmi Note 5. So what you need to do is enable camera to API and then install Google Camera, and the Google Camera app takes stunning photos from the Redmi Note 5. You've got HDR plus mode, you've got portrait mode, you've got slow motion video. So all in all, the camera performance of this phone is improved a lot by the Google Camera app. In fact, you can also download apps like Filmic Pro or Cinema 4K and even shoot professional videos on the Redmi Note 5. So yeah, if you enable camera to API, all of these things can be done, and the camera as well as the video performance improves dramatically on the Redmi Note 5. I have a dedicated video about this, so click the I button here and go watch that video because that will really change the camera performance of the Redmi Note 5. It's no longer mediocre, and especially the selfies are really good with the Google Camera app and the portrait mode. So yeah, go check that out. The camera performance definitely gets a huge bump after you do all of these things. So problem 1 checked. Now let's get to the problem number 2, which is the absence of face unlock. Now every phone in this segment is getting it, so why not the Redmi Note 5? Well, it's quite easy to get face unlock on this Redmi Note 5. So what you need to do is, I've put a zip file in the video's description. Go and download it. It's from a developer on XDA Developers, and it's specially made for this phone. So flash the zip file in your custom recovery and you will have the face unlock option similar to what you have on the Redmi Note 5 Pro as well as the Redmi Y2. I have set it up and I've been using it since the last couple of days, and the face unlock feature works really great. So it's similar to the Redmi Note 5 Pro, like I said, so it takes a second or two to recognize your face and then unlock the phone. But still it works, and if you want, you can use it on your Redmi Note 5. So face unlock is also available on the Redmi Note 5. But problem number 3 is the biggest one, and a lot of you guys are going to ask this question to me in the comments. Will my phone get OTA updates if I have rooted it? Well, the answer is yes. Sort of. So there is this recovery called as Redwolf recovery. It's based on TWRP and it lets you have OTA updates on your phone even after it's been unlocked and rooted. So it's very easy to flash Redwolf recovery. I'll have a link in the video's description, and in case you guys want me to make a special video about it, then please let me know in the comments. I've actually gotten like 2 OTA updates after I've had the custom recovery on my phone, and they have worked flawlessly without any issues. So you can also get OTA updates even if your phone is unlocked and rooted. Go check out Redwolf recovery. Finally, the last problem with the Redmi Note 5 is MIUI itself. A lot of people don't like MIUI and they prefer stock Android on their phone. So there is a way out for that also, because this phone has a very good developer support. If you go on XDA Developers, there are quite a few ROMs out there for the Redmi Note 5, and you can install whichever you like and get that stock Android experience on your phone. Seriously, the developer support is great on this phone, and I'm very sure that as and when Android P is out, you will have a ROM for this phone before Xiaomi even thinks about an official update. So yeah, the great developer support is something that I really like about the Redmi Note 5. It lets you have the freedom to flash whichever ROM you want and have the best experience on your phone. So yeah, if you follow these methods, then the Redmi Note 5 actually becomes a better phone than it already is, and honestly a lot of my complaints have been resolved by these tricks. But then there are a couple of things that you can't change about this phone, like the 5 megapixel camera on the front or the hybrid SIM slot. But if you have a Redmi Note 5, then these things will definitely make your experience better on this phone. If you're someone who has a budget of 10,000 rupees, then I would recommend you to go with the Realme 1 3GB or 4GB variant, because that phone has a better camera out of the box and it also has better performance in gaming. So yeah, if you're looking out for a new phone, then go buy the Realme 1, or you can also consider the Asus Zenfone Max Pro. But then even on that phone, if you want to get the best camera performance, you have to root it. So long story short, the Redmi Note 5 is not a bad phone. With a little bit of extra efforts, you can make the most out of it. And I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the Redmi Note 5. I know this video was a little different than all of my other reviews, but then there were already a lot of reviews of this phone, so I thought I would do something different with it. If you guys enjoyed this type of review, then please let me know in the comments and hit that like button. And if you didn't like it, then also let me know in the comments so that I can improve in my future videos. I'm also doing a Q&A very soon on the channel, so if you guys have any questions, then please let me know in the comments. As always, if you're new here, then definitely hit that red subscribe button, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and if you have any questions, you can post them there with the hashtag AskGizmo. So anyways, that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back in your notifications very soon. Peace.